And so, what's there to say about Brandon that really hasn't been said? You know, the guy doesn't do anything halfway. Our friend was kind enough to send me some cars, and like always, he didn't go halfway with it. And Brandon, I thank you. This wasn't necessary, but I wasn't going after too many cars here on the break. I was saying in the summer that, this was going to be my downtime, and I really didn't think I was going to have too much video content to bring you guys during this time, but we do now. There's a couple things I want to do in and around Christmas and New Year's that are a little special, but it's some cars that I already have. But here, let's just get into it. This is a mail haul received yesterday. And again, our man does not go halfway. The NK's Hot Wheel Art Cars Velocita. Like the look at it. I like the look of it, and you never know what you're going to see on the track. It can come at you in many different ways. It can be a little disappointing, or they can be very surprising. So I'm always happy to test the Velocity. I'm going to pair it up with the Justice League Batman, and these character cars from this series can be fast. And this one is kind of patterned after the Velocita. It definitely has a different front end. The Velocita comes down more to the nose at the bumper, and the tail's a little bit different, but they patterned it a lot after the Velocita, so it's going to be an exciting race. Next up from the uh, M case and N case. From the M case, we have the Jaguar F Type, and from the N case, we have the 94 Audi Avant RS2. Two black beauties that are going to go head to head. Next up, two cars that really have nothing in common, but everybody else kind of had something in common, so I just paired these up. This was the '01 Integra GSR and the Audi R5 e-tron GT. I'm sorry, the RS e-tron GT, and these are from the I believe the DKs and the Q. Oh, I'm sorry, the O case. Yes, sir. There's no focus. I'm sorry, the D case and the O case. So we're matching those up. Next is the 65 Mustang 2+2 Fastback, which definitely is fast in the FTE model. I'm anxious to try these small 5-spokes. And the always surprising 84 Mustang SVO. This is in various forms, and we're going to be definitely interested in that. Mustang comes from the Q case, 84 Mustang SVO from the N case. Okay. Couple Skylines. I have not seen them on the pegs because they are hot. They do not last long, and there's probably a lot of scalpers waiting for the trucks to roll in. So from the L case, we have this Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX. That is hot as hell. Love that paint. Love the striping. Love the wheels. Really sets it off. Um, it's going to go up against a very small wheel Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-R. Then it's a Liberty Walk edition. Look at the small wheels on that thing. That's crazy. Thing is smashed. Not sure what speed we'll get out of it, but tempted to collect that. We'll see. We'll see. I might want to run it just for the hell of it. Then we have the two drift cars. We have the Nissan Maxima drift car and the Volvo 240 drift wagon. Both of these are from the N case, and we'll see if we can find a fast drift car. Next up, the Toyota Supra and the 98 Subaru Impreza. 228 STI version. I wasn't sure what that said there for a second. But we have two cars, I think both from the N case, and it'll be a good matchup. I like the wheels on that Subaru, and these Supras tend to run pretty well. The 84 Audi Sport Quattro and the 2018 SS Camaro. Now that we're thinking about it, yeah, we're good. We're going to keep these cars matched up. And they are both from, sorry, I thought the Audi's from the Q case. Great Tampa work on that. And the Camaro is from the N case. So we'll give them a shot. This is, I guess, from the Luxury Rides series, probably a Hot Wheels Walmart exclusive. We have the Jaguar XESV Project 8 in orange. Pretty damn excited to run that. I've seen some fast ones in some various colorways, and that's pretty sharp. Then we have the Lamborghini Esotique. Well done in blue. We'll match those two up, see which one gets it done. 3 Lucy's and then a collector's one I'm not going to bust. Here is the McLaren P1. Really, really nice. PR5 wheels. They'll dust up real, real well. That's what we're going to be doing after this video. We have the 64 Nova Gasser. It's got the fatties on the back, but some of these gassers can be quick. And that guy's hot as hell. So we'll be showing him off more in a beauty contest and on the track a little bit later. And then we have the Gas Monkey Corvette. I think I've only had one of these, and I liquefied it, and I've always wanted to have one in terms of dusting, and I think they do pretty well. And I hope this one does, and maybe even gets in the ranks. Hard to say. You know, with these fatties, it's going to be tough. I just want to see a good show out of them. You know, who knows? Last but not least is this Collector's Cato House. It is an amazing vehicle. This is the 510 Pro Street, and it's a metal body chassis, alloy wheels, opening hood. As you can see, it probably looks amazing, and I'll debate about opening this and maybe filming it at another time, but this Mini GT is hot as hell. Hot as hell. Really, really like that tempo. Really like that. So Brandon, I thank you. That's pretty amazing. I'm going to go quick over here. This is just a bonus haul. I was out on Sunday, picked up a few things. I was trying to get some castings from the late 90s to the mid-teens, which we haven't seen too much of. I knew mainly those were going to be fantasy castings because everything else we've seen. So I was trying to look for some unique fantasy castings. I think we did all right. We have the pedal to metal disc wheels, metal bottom. Interesting. We have the drop tops Flattery. It has the funny car wheels in the back, metal bottom, and it has disc wheels up front. Interesting. We have the Double Demon. It's not Hong Kong, baby. It's Malaysia, baby. So I'm not sure how fast that guy will be, but we'll give him a shot. Never had a mint one. We have the Nerve Hammer. I've had this version before, but for $1, can't beat a metal bottom Nerve Hammer. So thought I'd give him a try. Then from the Game Over series is the Speed Blaster. I've had a lot of Speed Blasters in my collection and raced a few. I don't think I've ever seen gold saw blade wheels on any casting, you know, let alone a Speed Blaster. I mean, any casting. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Do you have any gold saw blade wheels out there on anything? Anxious to try these out. Hopefully they don't disappoint. Looking down, just some more fantasy castings that I hadn't seen prior to this. This is the Futurismo long wheelbase. Really good stance, plastic body. So I went for that long wheelbase in a car, again, that I'd never seen. Here is the Berserk. It's got a damn saw blade. Saw blade right in the middle of that hood. The hell's a saw blade doing in the middle of a car? Fatties on the back. Odds of being fast are a long shot. But it was different. This one interests me. Never seen wheels like this. This is the forward speed. Trying to get a close up on those wheels. Those are cool looking. Metal bottom car, really good lines. Never seen it before. Definitely never seen those wheels. So I'm really anxious to get that one on the track. A couple here we've seen before, but this one has potential. I saw a gentleman for Elevation Diecast Racing challenge David and his cars, and this three window 34 did pretty well. I think it was another styling, but this Pinstripe Power Series, that thing is just gorgeous. I love the wheels on it. I love how they're set in the car. Everything looks good there with the metal body, and these five spokes look ready to go. So I'm gonna try to max this out, see what it does. You know them, you love them. They have a limit to them, and I always ask why, because all of them are decently fast. Every single one of them. It doesn't matter if they're gold lace wheels, the gold three spokes, or the five spokes, or even any other series. They're pretty fast. This particular model has been the fastest that I've seen out of all of them. I have another one of these that does pretty well. It's not in the ranks, it just misses. Hoping I can find a freak in this one day, and you can't pass these up for a buck. At least I can't. I'm just a sucker for them. Some collectibles. I've never seen a faster than ever Hammerhead. Never seen one. My first car, guys, was a Riviera. So anytime I can pick up a faster than ever Riviera for a buck, I'm doing it. A realistic 71 Buick Riviera, I'm doing it. And last but not least, I have a rally collection I've never shown you guys, but I mean, I have probably a couple dozen rally cars of various makes, models, year issuances, things like that. But this one I had not seen before, the Citroen C4 Rally. So he's going to go up in that collection and do well. I've not busted them. I know they're not fast, but just cool to collect. Last but not least, how can you beat an iridescent fire truck hauler? This is a deluxe hauler from the late 90s, and there are many of these. Look at that. That's crazy. Um, there are many of these that the vendor I had worked with this weekend had, but this one just stood out to me, and it's like, okay, we gotta have this. This was $5, and I think well worth it. Some people said these wheels may not be the best. It could be the case, but I gotta try it. Just gotta try it. I mean, it's just an iridescent fire truck. Who doesn't love that? That's all I got, guys. Brandon, thank you. It was a great surprise. I'm very humbled by you sending me anything, and I certainly didn't ask for it or expect it, but out of the goodness of your heart, you know, I really appreciate what you did. It means a lot. We'll get all these bad boys dusted up except for a couple, and we'll see what they do on the track. For now, hope everybody's doing well, and we'll catch you soon.